What's up, Iowa FFA? On this edition of the Iowa FFA Today, we're going to take a look at our 2021-2022 Iowa FFA State Officer Team.
Let's go! Now that we're in the FFA Enrichment Center, let's take a look around and find some of the 2021-2022 state officers. Whoa! Is that Ella Hummel, the North Central State Vice President? Oh my, we have some questions for you. Can you tell me a little bit about your favorite leadership development event?
Definitely extemporaneous speaking. Loved that contest and had a lot of fun.
Ooh.
What's your favorite food at the Iowa State Fair?
I'm such a fair food junkie, but like fried cheese and then anything at Cattleman's.
Yum, that makes me so excited for the state fair. But last question, what's your favorite FFA memory?
Probably all the national convention trips, so fun, and then state officer elections when I tackled Kelsie on stage.
Oh my goodness, I hope we run into Kelsie today.
Oh, hey guys, I'm Kelsie. I'm currently serving as the Southeast State Vice President.
Well, Kelsie, we've been looking for you. We got some questions for you. Can we come take a seat over here?
Of course.
So Kelsie, tell us, what's your favorite FFA conference?
Favorite FFA conference would have to be WLC. It's an amazing experience and you meet the best people.
Now, tell me a little bit about something you cannot leave the house without.
Something I can't leave the house without is these two microphones.
Thanks for letting us borrow these for the interview. So, what's your SAE project?
So my SAE is in the area of egg communication. So when I was a freshman, I joined an egg media team, CAC Media Group, and it started off as a weekly radio show, and then after 3 years, it turned into a TV show, Egg Revision. And I also have a weekly column in the Iowa Farm Bureau Spokesman, and I've had that for the past 3.5 years.
Awesome. Well, next we're headed to find the best of the Southwest.
Alrighty, see you later.
Look, it's Sam Martin, the Southwest State Vice President.
Let's take a closer look.
Oh guys, don't start on me like that.
Can we interview you, Sam?
I'll see if I can fit you in the schedule.
Okay.
I fit you in the schedule.
Nice. Well, we have a few questions for you. Starting with, why'd you run for state office?
So I ran for state office because when I was thrown into a discovery conference all by myself, actually in 7th grade, since I was the ag teacher's son, and I met Erica Byer and Kayla Dolch, and throughout the conference I just saw how energetic they were, the difference they made, and they identified me as someone that could make a difference in the organization, and I saw that, and I saw what they had, and I wanted to be part of that. So that's the moment I actually knew as a 7th grader, I was like, I want to get to where they are. I want to be a state officer.
Wow, that's really cool.
So, do you have any updates to share with us from your district?
So, first update, June 4th, we're having Colt Conference. I can't wait to see you all. And the second is, check out the Southwest is Best t-shirt. It's got the Longhorns up there, and they're limited supply only, so orders actually close May 31st. So get out there and get your t-shirts.
Wow, that's really cool too. Now why don't you tell us a little bit about your job?
So my job, it's a shout out to Twin Oaks Lawn Landscaping and the mowing crew back home. They've been holding it down actually while I've been gone. And I mow. And I do every other job that my boss tells me to, so everything.
Alright, thank you, Sam. And don't forget about that Southwest District t-shirt sale.
You know, I wonder where the Northeast State Vice President is, Avery Hanson.
Here she comes now.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Avery, we had a few questions for you. What are you going to study in college?
So this fall I'm attending Hawkeye Community College to major in ag business, and then I hope to transfer to Iowa State to major in ag education.
That's really cool. Now can you tell me about your favorite TikTok trend?
So I actually did this trend where I put a little spin on the state trend, and I picked out a cow that represents each state.
A trendsetter, awesome. So what's your favorite cow?
Oh, by far, Holsteins.
Well, Kenyon, we better keep moving and find Kylie.
Hey guys!
Now we're going to meet our Northwest State Vice President, Kylie Allen.
So Kylie, tell me a little bit about your favorite FFA event.
My favorite FFA event is definitely district livestock judging.
So since you're from the ice cream capital of the world, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
My favorite ice cream flavor is definitely cookies and cream.
And last question, we know you're a Taylor Swift fan, so what's your favorite song by her?
That's really hard. It's probably Love Story.
Awesome. Thank you, Kylie. Now we're on our way to find our last vice president. Now we're here with our South Central State Vice President, Trenton Islander.
We have a few questions for you today.
Let's hear it.
So how has state officer training been going? Do you have any takeaways?
State officer training has been going well. I've had a more positive outlook in my values and strengths and how I can apply it to that team dynamic, helping represent the 16,539 members and being a team player in that part.
Wow. Can you tell us about someone who's influenced you?
I wouldn't say it's just not one person, it's more my support system. Having that long legacy of South Central State Vice Presidents and having that motivation behind me to help me when I fail, to have that more positive outlook and that positive change on how I can become better.
Awesome. We all need a good support system. So we both know that you're a little bit of a quotes guy.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite quote?
One of my favorite quotes is said by Martin Luther King Jr. when he stood at the Washington Monument and he said, "I have a dream" speech. It says, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands, in the moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands of the challenge and controversy."
Thank you, Trenton. That was very inspiring. Now we'll be meeting our state president, Mia Gibson.
Hey guys.
Hey! Guess what?
Surprise interview!
Yay! Okay, Mia, can you tell me a little bit about who your role model is?
So I've had many role models, but I think one of my biggest role models is my dad because of how hardworking and dedicated he is to everything he does.
Awesome. So what are you most excited for this year?
I think I'm excited to get back to like a normal year and meet the members out in their classrooms and try to impact them the most as possible and have fun with you guys.
Can you tell me an interesting fact about yourself?
Well, I have many interesting facts, but something that's pretty interesting is that ever since I can remember, I haven't been able to smell. And about 2 months ago, I learned that I couldn't taste. So I can't smell or taste. Not because of COVID, but yeah.
Well, that is pretty wacky. But Maddie, we almost forgot. We have to interview ourselves.
You guys better go!
Now I have the privilege of interviewing your state reporter, Canyon Huntington. So Canyon, why don't you tell us what your favorite snack is?
So my favorite snack has got to be rainbow goldfish. I've had 2 packs every night before we went to bed since we got to the EC on Monday.
This is very true. But how about you tell them about an embarrassing story about yourself?
So something embarrassing about myself is that I cannot ride a bike or swim to save my life.
Wow. Well, we're gonna have to teach you those skills this year. And lastly, I'd like to ask, why did you join FFA?
So I first joined FFA so I could continue to show my sheep at my local county fair and the state fair. But then my advisor opened my eyes to all the events and opportunities that FFA had to offer. So that's when I really started to see the impact that I could have on members and the personal development that I could experience.
Thank you so much for sharing, Canyon.
Absolutely. Now I get the privilege to interview our state secretary, Maddie Stevenson. So Maddie, I know that you work at a greenhouse. What's your favorite plant?
Well, there's so many to choose from, but I'm definitely gonna go with the dahlia.
Absolutely. So, speaking of growing in plants, how has FFA helped you grow?
Wow, this is a strong question. And I'd like to say that FFA has definitely allowed me to grow just by being around new people and connecting and growing my speaking skills.
Awesome. There's definitely a lot of personal development that happens in FFA. So, what's a funny story or something funny that's happened to you in your life?
Well, one time I got super curious and decided to crawl down the laundry chute in my house. And at that moment, I was stuck.
Well, hopefully none of our viewers at home get stuck in the laundry chute.
Yeah, well, that's all we have for you guys today. And thank you for watching and learning more about your state officers. We can't wait to meet you guys this year.
See you in a while. Make sure you smile.